Good morning everyone. Welcome to Eklavya online classes. In last class we discussed determiners chapter. Determiners completed and you all fill exercise of determiners. Now today we start our very important topic that is called tens. Chapter number 2. In this book your chapter is divided into 3 chapters. Okay? Chapter 2nd, 3rd and 4th. Now one by one we discuss tens. Now what is tens? What is the meaning of tens? Tens means which shows the time of action. Which shows the time of action. Now write down the definition of tens. Tense is that art of sentence formation. Tense is that art of sentence formation in which different forms of verb in which different forms of verb are used according to number of persons and subject, and it shows the time of action. Now listen carefully. What is tense? Full for sentence formation. How we form a sentence? Okay. Formation of sentence. So of person. You now come to the important part. Now tense is divided into 3 parts. Everyone know that tense is divided into 3 parts. This is a very important topic, so everyone listen carefully and write everything properly in your notebook. So first is what? First is present tense. First is this tell us about the present. Second is past tense, which tell us about the past, and our third one is future tense, which tell us about the future. Is that clear? So our tense is divided into three parts. First is present tense, second is past tense, and third one is future tense. Now these all three also divided into four parts. So write down each part carefully. First is simple present, or we can call indefinite tense. Second is present continuous. Second is present continuous tense. Second is present continuous tense. Third is present perfect tense. And fourth one is present perfect continuous tense. So now present tense divided into four parts. First is our simple present, or we can call indefinite tense. Second is our present continuous tense. Third, present perfect tense. And fourth is our present perfect continuous tense. So you all make this same table in your notebook. Okay, you all write in table form. Now same as this past tense also divided into four parts. First is our simple past tense, and second is our past continuous tense. Third is our past perfect tense, and fourth is our past perfect continuous tense. Past perfect continuous tense. So past tense also divided into four parts. First is simple past tense, second is past continuous tense, third is past perfect tense, and last one is our past perfect continuous tense. So this is also divided into four parts. Now same way we divide future tense also in four parts. Clear? Simple future tense, future continuous tense, future continuous tense, and third is future perfect tense, future perfect tense. Last one is our future perfect continuous, future perfect continuous tense. So this way we divide all three parts into four parts. So first is present tense, second is past tense, and third one is our future tense. Clear? So this is our all three parts table. So you all make table properly in your notebook. Now we discuss one by one. Now, first of all, we discuss present tense. Its first part, that is simple present or indefinite tense. Simple present or indefinite tense. Clear? Now, what is the use of this tense? What is the use of simple present tense or indefinite tense? First of all, remember one thing, this tells us about the habitual action which occurs daily, which is our habit, that comes in simple present tense. The use of, write down, the use of this tense, the use of this tense occurs in sentences express which occurs in our daily life, means which occurs in present. Okay. So, what is the use of simple present tense? The use of this tense occurs in sentences expressing habitual actions in present, which means जो हमारी डेली लाइफ में होते हैं, जो प्रेजेंट में एक्शंस होते हैं, that is called habitual actions, which is our habit. Okay, which is included in our habit. So, that is called our habitual actions. Is that clear? So, this is the general meaning of simple present indefinite or indefinite tense. Now, this is also divided into three parts. First, affirmative. First is our affirmative. Second is negative. Means we make a formation into three ways. First is affirmative, second is negative, and our third one is interrogative. Interrogative sentences. Sentence, affirmative sentences and negative sentences. This way you also divide into three parts. This is divided into three parts. Okay. So, you all divided into three parts. Now, first we discuss affirmative. Now, in case of affirmative sentence, what we may structure, okay, write down pattern. First of all, we write subject plus verb, first form with s, or es, and when we use this in case of third person singular. Is that clear? This is the pattern of sentence. Now, write down how we write example, write down like she plays. So, we use here subject also and verb first form also, and that type s or es also. She plays. Okay, so this way we make sentence. They write. He like books. He like books. So subject, verb, therefore there s or es. So this way we make our affirmative sentence. So this is the pattern of affirmative sentences. So you all write this affirmative sentences pattern. This is our affirmative formation. Now same way, negative and interrogative also. Negative, subject plus do, does plus not plus verb first form. Okay. Now there first he does not like books. Here we use negative not, so this way we use negative form. Okay, this way we make negative sentences. She does not play. He does not play. He does not play. He does not play. Clear? So this way we make our negative sentence. So this is the structure of negative sentences. So write down this structure, negative sentence structure. Now next is our interrogative. In this, first of all, interrogative, what we make? Right? Do, does, after that subject come, after that verb first form, then don't forget to make question mark. Don't forget to put question mark. Is that clear? So, do, does, subject plus verb first form. Now, example write. Does he like books? This way we use interrogative. This way we make our interrogative form of sentences. Does he like books? So, do, does come before, after that subject, and after that verb first form. So these are the three ways of formation of sentences: affirmative, negative and interrogative. So here all three forms complete. Now how we identify that this is simple present tense or indefinite tense? इनको आइडेंटिफाई करने के लिए हमें कुछ पता होना चाहिए. ओके, सो what is the identification induction? So what is the write down indicators? Okay, so write down indicators of simple present tense. Indicators of simple present tense. How we identify this is the simple present tense. So first, in the morning, evening, in the morning, evening, in Sundays, Mondays. These are the indicator. Mondays, means if these words come in question, So you all easily identify that this is our simple present tense. This is our simple present tense. Each, every night, week, day, okay, month, etc. Now, once, twice, several time a day, week, month, etc. Next, usually, generally, sometimes, seldom, rarely, sometimes, seldom, rarely, always, often, often, never, always, often, never, daily, etc. So these are the identification indicators, means how we identify a sentence कि ये simple present tense है, हम कैसे identify करेंगे. So in the morning, in the evening, in the noon means these type of words if come in a sentence, so you easily identify that this is our simple present tense. So you all write down this simple present tense indicators. One more also write down every day. Here every day. Write down every day also. Now I give you some example how we use these indicators. Okay, how we use these indicators. So write down example like he goes. Now how we fill? Okay, now he, then in bracket come go to church every day. Now listen carefully. Now अब हमको पता है कि एवरी डे सेंटेंस इस एग्जाम्पल में आ रहा है, इस सेंटेंस में एवरी डे आ रहा है. सो व्हाट वी पुट हियर, नाउ वी चेंज गो इनटू एस और ईएस. सो he goes to church every day. So this way we identify our simple present tense. Okay, this way we use s or es. Clear? Now another example you write down. He generally to a walk in the morning. For a walk in the morning. For a walk in the morning. Now listen here. What come here? In the morning come here. So how we identify? By this indication. By in the morning or with the help of generally. So what we put here? Now we identify that this is simple present tense, and in this we use s or es. So this go change into s or es, and according to this third person we use he goes for a walk in the morning. So this way we use that indicators. If that indicators come in a sentence, then we use s or es. Is that clear? I think everyone understands simple present tense. All three formation also, indicators also, and the meaning of the simple present tense. I think everyone understand how we use that indicators. Clear? Now in next class we will discuss our next part of the tense, means next part of the present tense. Now today our class is over here, and your diary work note down, learn rules of simple present tense. Simple present tense. This is your diary. Okay. Now here our simple present tense is almost complete. Now we will discuss next topic in next class. Thank you and have a nice day.